I mean, we've done a session in the morning, we did a session before, and now we're doing a core workout. So a triple day, it's good. Yo, what's going on, Day 20? I hope you're all super well. I just looked at my sort of mirror for the camera. This is growing long, man. It's getting there, and I know it looks bad right now. I don't even like it, but we gotta go through this awkward stage to get to where I wanna be. It's just like life, man. You gotta go through it, and it will be better on the other side. So right now I'm going through a tough stage because the whole goal is to grow the hair out, all of it, and just have it long so that I can put it in a ponytail or whatever. So we are going to go through this awkward stage, and it's just what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna cut it, so there's no point telling me. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and you guys should take that into your life as well. If you wanna do something with your life, go out there and do it, no matter what anybody else says. The hair that I do, it's just a minor thing. But if you want to chase that football goal, if you want to go out there and work, if you want to work a 9-to-5 job, if you want to play PlayStation or whatever, make it work for you, man. Don't live under what somebody else says. Anyway, also, just before I go on, well, I'll first say I'm having my smoothie. Man, we are back in a routine, which is incredible. Absolutely love it. We got oats, spinach, so much stuff, 3 eggs, and I think I'm gonna stick with 3 eggs. We got a heap of peanut butter in there. This would be close to 1,000 calories, I reckon, but that is my breakfast. It's good to be in a routine again. Well, it's the first day, but it is exciting. And also, if you guys are new around here, or if you just simply haven't clicked that subscribe button, go down below and click the subscribe button, turn those notifications on. Helps me out a whole lot. I make these videos every single day for you guys, and for you guys only, so it would mean the world if you could just do that. Hey, why not? Just drop a little like as well for your boy. Alright, I got a pretty good day planned. I got some exciting things that we're gonna do today. The sun is out blazing in full force. We've come down to the park. I got my meditation done this morning, which is great. That's the first time I've kind of done it in a while, simply because I want to set myself to be able to do it every single day. Okay, we've had to swap to the iPhone camera because this wind is just bad, man. It's still going. I thought, you know what, today, let's get down to this session. It's going to be dirty. It's not going to be so much fun because look how high the mud went up on my shoes. Oh, that's what I was complaining the other day. I'm in my shoes. It's going in my socks. Alright, I've had to come to this place. We got some nice tags about, but it's so windy, man. Like, it's bad. I'm freezing because of it. But yeah, we're gonna get this session in, working on dribbling, mostly a bit of first touch, and just getting used to the sort of muddy fields, because in Australia, man, if it's that muddy, you never train. But here, it looks like you just play on. And that's mainly because we don't have that sort of weather in Australia. So I need to get used to it. That's all it's about. It's about learning, getting used to these fields, understanding. So it's not going to be a pretty session, but it's just the nitty-gritty stuff. Getting used to it, learning, so that next time I play on one of these fields where it's muddy, it's not great, I'm a better player. I got to adjust to the environment. Yes, I want to train on artificial pitches all the time and do shooting with goals, but the reality is I'm not up to that sort of level yet, if that makes sense. I'm not at the League 2 standard, or I don't know what sort of minimal level where they have beautiful pitches every week. I don't know, let's just say League 2, conference, whatever. My point is I'm not playing on those carpets every single week, so I have to get used to this not so great stuff. But let's get in the session. It's cold, it's gonna be muddy, it's gonna be wet, but let's do it. I want to start off by saying that when I talk about the fields in England, I'm not complaining. I'm just taking you through my experience, which I think is so interesting because some people have never experienced English pitches. Now, look at this. This is so muddy. So we're working on things here which will make me more confident for the game on the weekend. So we're looking at sort of small little touches in the mud, turning off different feet, acceleration, then into quick little touches. So these are the sorts of things that I want to be more confident in when it comes to the weekend, like a Cruyff turn or a step over or anything like that. So just building up my confidence on a surface like this, which is very difficult. Now, one thing I found is that this, what you guys just saw there, is much easier because the ball doesn't bounce. So when it goes up in the air, it pretty much just stops and you have an easy control on the ground. But this is the sort of thing we're looking at. So a control and then a quick burst of speed, just a couple of meters, walk it back in, little jog, whatever, and then go again. So I'm just trying to familiarize myself to the ground and understand it a little bit better, because it is very, very different. And we will be playing on artificial for 5 out of the last 10 games. Here, I put 15 seconds on because that's all you can do. This ground makes it so heavy on your legs. It's like training on sand, man. So you have to be wary that it is a lot tougher than training on artificial field. It just works your calves, your quads, your hamstrings, everything. So I go for 15 seconds only. I could easily do 30 seconds of this on an artificial field, maybe even 40. But you can see they're long touch, tough touches. But I'm just going in open space. I'm creating little situations in my head. So I might see here, okay, I'm shaping up a defender. Oh, the time went. But, okay, I'm dribbling here. I see a bit of space. I turn out and I create these little defenders in my head who I'm taking on and attacking, or I'm turning away, whatever it is. I'm just creating that because I just wanted to make it game realistic, even though it's not. Just make it as close to a game where you're just getting different touches in. You're turning away. You're going there, going there. And then we finished off with this little look at the mud, man. It's so tough, but this is English football, man. English fields, I got to get used to it, and that's why I'm down here training in those conditions. Session done, man. That was tough. I'll get into it a little bit later. It's windy. I'm gonna head home now. I'll catch you guys soon. Hey, at least my anti-clogs are looking pretty clean, and then we flip it over. Oh, yuck. Just got one of my towels drying off over there. Look at the state of my legs, man. It's just, oh, yuck, just mud everywhere. So I'm going to take all this off. I'll jump in the shower, have a quick shower, but I'm getting a double session in today. I planned this from last night. So I did the harder session this morning, the one that's not as enjoyable. And then we're going to go down to the court, which is right next door to the park. And we're just going to work on first touch in not boots on a muddy surface. It will be on the concrete, which will be a lot more enjoyable, I'll say that for sure. But that was tough, man. Very, very tough. I explained it in the commentary. Tough on the legs. Needs to be done though. Absolutely needs to be done. In the future, look, I think I'll probably only train on a surface like that for the next couple weeks until I start to familiarize myself with it. Learn it. It's completely different to artificial. Like, it's almost a different game because you slide when you turn. You're not as confident to do skill moves, so I need to build up my confidence on a surface like that. It's just about learning, man. That'll kind of be the objective over the next couple of weeks, and it's not very fun. Just finishing off my lunch. I'll show you it later. It's literally just beans, rice, some Thousand Island sauce and chicken. Nothing special. I'll show it again later because I'm gonna have it for dinner. But yeah, this is the refuel process before we go back at it in maybe a couple of hours. We'll probably go at 4 p.m. This is the cat, by the way. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Ah, man, legs are cooked. So I got like another 2 minutes because I said to myself I'm gonna leave at 4 o'clock to go down to the court. This is why my advice to you guys is always do the harder session in the morning, because if I went down and did the first touch session earlier, that's the fun stuff, and then now I had to go down and do the session I just did, there's no, like, I would probably do it, but I wouldn't give it the same energy. So that's why you do the hard stuff first, and then, you know, you do the more fun stuff later on. But we gotta get out of here, man. It's nice to just sit down and chill when your legs are this heavy, but we gotta put that work in, man. Just stopping under this shelter to try and stop the wind. I've just seen the field and there's people playing. I'm gonna see if I can join in, and I don't know how old they are. Hey, little game is better than no game, so we'll see. So what you guys are going to see is a 2v2. Again, the intensity isn't too high, and I'll go into that a little bit, but it's good to just get different touches on the ball. I'm in a game situation, so I'm trying things, some things that I might not do on the field, and I'm trying them here. That's the important thing. So it's good to get something a little bit different. And yes, I was try-harding a little bit, but hey, I'm trying to get better, and you know, things like this, I'm going to make the most of the opportunity rather than just muck around as well. But yeah, I love this. That was so much fun. We played, I think I went for about an hour, breaks in between games. And one of the really good things, which I actually learned from coaching, was that the game, it started off quite slow, and I went, oh, these guys, like, you know, decent players, but they're not giving it their all. They were 15, so they were more there to kind of just chill out, have a bit of fun. I came in, they welcomed me, which I'm so grateful for, but I went, all right, how can we make this more competitive? I said, all right, Losing team will play first to 10, losing team gets red-assed, and then the intensity levels just went so much higher, which is exactly what I wanted for me, because then it's more challenging. Of course, yes, they're 15, I'm 22, I'm 7 years older. They're still opponents, and you know, you're still getting these little habits and confidence to try skills. That's one of the most important things in those games, just trying things. But oh man, I loved it. Oh, so much fun, man. Just small-sided games. I'm gonna put something on my Instagram story when this video goes live. That'll be up for 24 hours, and if you guys are in the Redditch area, it's just to see if anyone wants to train with me, and we can do those sort of small-sided games, or we can do a training session on the field. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be at Sheldon Tweedy on Instagram. It's later in the night. I'm gonna take this off, get a core workout in. I mean, we've done a session in the morning. We did a session before, and now we're doing a core workout. So a triple day, it's good. I'll go a little bit lighter tomorrow. Just a light park session, maybe 20 to 30 to 40 minutes of the first touch that I was going to do today, because we have training at night and I need to be ready for that. So core workout, again, we don't have, well, Big Sam was his name, wasn't it? The medicine ball back in the day, for those OGs that remember. We might have to get a Big Sam while we're over here. I'll have to think about it, but we're gonna get the core workout in, smash it out, you already know. Today, I'm gonna be doing those side pulses, not the windscreen wipers, because I quite like them and I wanna, you know, do that instead. Damn, that was, got the time here, 8 minutes 37 of pretty much constant core, 45 seconds off. That's rough, man. I changed the very last exercise. So you do the same thing, you repeat, but on the last set of crunches where you're coming up like that, oh, I can't even do it. You just go as many as you can, but you have to get a minimum 50. And then you go 50 and you just pump them out until you can no longer go. And that felt great, man. Whew, wow, that was a solid workout. It feels good. Legs are still feeling so heavy. I said to Dad again, it just feels like I'm training on sand. It's like double the workload of artificial grass. But I feel like maybe a bit more, maybe like triple. Especially because I'm not used to that. My body's not used to it, and it needs time to adapt as well. So, oh, I'm happy with the work I put in today, man. Very, very happy, but I'm gonna have a shower. It's currently, what time is it? 10:30. I'll have a shower, warm the muscles up, come back in here, do a little bit of stretching, which you guys won't see, rolling, just the standard daily stuff, and then from there pretty much head off to bed. And that is me off to bed. I did also try to set up my PS4 today, but it didn't quite work out. That's a little bit annoying, but it just, I don't know, it means I just gotta do YouTube. I don't really want to get a TV. I think when I come over next pre-season and for next season, I want to really invest in the room that I'm in, and because I'll be there for a while. But for this time, we'll just stick it out for the 10 weeks, work on myself, work on Stepzz, work on the YouTube channel in my spare time, and then when it's work time, when it's football time, that's football time, man. Anyway, I'm off to bed, ready to get some sleep, man. Big day tomorrow. I got training, and that's always the most important thing. I need to go out there and give it 100% to secure a starting position for this weekend. Nothing's guaranteed just because I came in and started, and I played decently. I know my potential. I know I can play much better than I did, and that's just, you know, adapting. We got to learn the English game, so it's going to be exciting, but I got to, you know, I got to work for my spot just like everybody else. So I know that some other guy's going to be fighting for his spot on Tuesday, tomorrow. And I just got to work harder. I got to fight harder. I got to win the ball more. I got to create more stuff. All these things will be going through my mind, but I need sleep now. Off to bed I go. Team Tweet, I'll sign out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Enjoy.